YouTube, what's happening? It is Friday, October 25th, and we are going to talk college football. And this is going to be a long one because let me show you. There's all this game. There's Saturday. Look at all of these games we got to talk about. We got to look at this. It's a lot. It's 48 games, by the way. I counted them. So my spreadsheet counted them for me. So if you don't want to sit here and listen to me ramble for a damn hour about college football, especially some of these games you don't care about, you're like, look, I just want the picks, bro. Get to show me the picks. I got you. All you got to do is become a member. You can become a member, you get access to all the picks. Hell, look at that 1 week of college right there. Every single game typed out with what I did. Either I passed or I took a side or a total. I do it for hockey, I do it for baseball, I do it for every sport there is. If there's a video, there is going to be picks. And I send it out to everybody before the video goes up. So if you want to do that, your choice. Link in the description, check it out. If you don't want to, hey, no worries. No hate at all. I get it. I understand completely. So what we're going to do, we're going to be a little chill today with this one. It's been a long week, so we're just going to have a conversation. We're going to just kind of roll through these as we go. We're not going to cut these up in a bunch of editing. Like, who needs that? It is 6 p.m. I got my coffee still. That's how long of a week it's been. We're going. So we're just going to kind of cruise through these, see what looks good, see what doesn't. We're going to pass on a bunch because some of these garbage games, like the whole damn Mac, nah, I ain't got time for that. So, so let's do this. All right, first game is obviously Nebraska, Ohio State on my little schedule here. So Ohio State should win the game. It's at home, right? I mean, let's just be honest here. That's what should happen. Should be pretty simple. The numbers all favored. Does anything stand out? Well, they're good at passing. Their worst single defense is stopping the pass. So there's the advantage Ohio State right there. They can throw is their best thing. They're average at throwing. They're 12th in stopping the pass. Good luck with that. You can't run with the damn. You're going to stop the run. Question is, how much does Ohio State try? Because Nebraska's 5-2, but the spread's 25 for a damn reason. Like, come on, guys. There's going to be people saying, oh, Nebraska plus 25. Sure. Me personally, think this should be like a 42-7 type game. So, with that being said, that puts me just above the over, but that covers Ohio State 25 quite easily. So, I'm going to take Ohio State 25. So, we're going to type in a list. OSU minus 25. Yep. See, simple, just like that. I don't like the over-under, and I'm not taking Nebraska plus 25 at the shoe. Are you crazy? Hell no. Give me Ohio State to do work. They try to send a message to conference opponents, especially Nebraska for some reason. So let's take that. Let's move on to the next one. Who we got? Notre Dame and Navy. All right, we're just going to find Navy on the list. Bang, Navy, load it up. There it goes. Oh, all right. Two teams that can't throw with the damn. Now, one of them is because they're Navy, obviously. But then Notre Dame, what are you doing? Why can't you throw the ball, bro? Like, what? You both are good at running, but Navy's obviously better. Navy 6-0, Notre Dame 6-1. I want Navy to win just because it's Navy. I want Navy and Army undefeated, playing each other in December. You know how awesome that would be? Just as a fan of the sport, I want that. I'm pulling for that. So I'm taking Navy. Notre Dame's 13.5 on the road. Do you not know you're going up against the United States? Like the Navy? Come on, bros. Let's be real though. Let's be real. You're good at running. You can't stop the run with a damn. You're good at running. You're pretty good. Notre Dame's defense we know is good. Let's just be honest. Notre Dame's defense good. I still want to take Navy plus 14 just for the vibes. But if anything, I don't know. Notre Dame's going to choke on things. You know what the hell with it. Let's just take Navy. We're going Navy plus 14. We can get 14 out there. I know we can. So we're just going to take, you know what? This is what I want to take. I'm going to root for Navy, so I want to have money on me rooting. Sounds good to me. So we'll do that. Let's move on. We've got Washington and Indiana up next. Okay. Indiana with that number one offense in the country. 7-0, but look at who they played. That's all I got to say. There's a reason why they're only 6-point favorites against Washington at home. But number one pass defense, number 11 pass offense, they should cancel out. They can run. They can only stop the run. And Indiana's defense is what nobody's talking about. Their defense is good. And they need to be because they can't run, but they can throw. So this feels like, if anything, a lower scoring game. Even though the 48 points a game, there's 24. Do we take Indiana? I mean, Washington kind of fell off hard. I mean, you lose your coach to Bama. I get it. I understand, whatever. But Indiana by 6 at home. I don't want to keep fading Indiana. Sometimes you're just good regardless of your schedule. So Yeah, let's go Indiana -6. Oh, I just, all right, let's do it. You see the numbers. That's okay. Let's go on. Now we're going to Ole Miss. Oh, Jesus. Look how shitty Oklahoma's offense is. My God, they are awful. Awful. They are just terrible. Hey, we got one OU logo. Good job, pass defense. It's gonna be a long day for the for the Oklahoma offense because Ole Miss defense is pretty damn good. Number one in rush, 78 in pass, but if you can't throw it all, what's the matter? It just doesn't. It's 20 for a reason. Oklahoma is going to have a long year. Is Venables on the hot seat? I think he should be. Like, this is what, year 3 now, and you're just this? Like, no. Yeah, I'm gonna say miss. Ole Miss -20. Yeah, I'll take 20. Sure. Give me that 20, bruh. Thanks. I don't like over under because hell, how are they going to help cover it over? And their defense isn't bad. Their defense isn't bad. It's just their offense is god awful. If anything, if maybe a team total Oklahoma might be fun. Hold up, let's go look for a team total. We got this. I got outlier. Pull up another screen. Here we go. Team total for Oklahoma. It looks like it's going to be 13.5. That's it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. That's over. Oh, yeah. Under is going to be 14.5 for -130. Can I just get under 14? 14 is just respectable to Oklahoma, isn't it? They're averaging 22.1. All right. I'm just going to take Ole Miss to do work. We'll take them by 20. Okay. But I like the team total under Oklahoma too. Moving on. Let's see. Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech. Not going to spend too much time on it, but I'll show you. 10 points. Yeah, if I don't like it, I'm just going to pass immediately. I need to see a clear thing today. So, yes, nope, shuts down your offense, shuts down your off. Neither team's going to be able to pass well. Rushing is going to cancel out here. Rushing is going to can't. No, Georgia Tech has rushing advantage against Virginia Tech. Okay, I'm taking Georgia Tech plus 10.5. That's what we're doing here. If it's there, we're doing it. So GT plus 10.5. They have advantage in the rushing game. Everything else is a push. So moving on. See how this works? Nice and simple. Simple. UNC Virginia. Me, Virginia. Oh, 36 versus 99. 54 versus 122. Both teams can pass. Offense, boom. 30 versus 54, advantage. 66 versus 88, over. That's all I gotta see. Over 58.5. See, this is what I like. This is smooth. This is comfortable. This is chill. I'm not bouncing back and forth between 30 screens. Like, we don't need that for this. Yeah, we just want to see the picks. Like, show me the picks, bro. Now we're at Buffalo, Ohio. Pass. And I mean, we'll look, but if there's no, like, nah, that's not really a big enough advantage. 75 versus 37, no, that's a pass. Let's move on. All right, let's go to Charlotte, Memphis. Memphis should win just by looking at the numbers. 17.5, obviously. 30 versus 95, yep, that's a nice advantage. 61 versus 110, yep. Is Charlotte coach an asshole? Yup. So that's going to be Memphis all day, baby. Right there. 74 versus 96. They might get some points. Charlotte might do a little something on offense. They're not going to run the ball, but they might pass a little bit because it gets this 96. But I think Memphis should take care. Yeah, we'll take Memphis 17. I'm okay with that. -17.5. I'm fine with home teams covering big spreads. I don't want to take road teams big spreads. Nah. We've seen too many road favorites lose. So, ask Alabama to Vandy. So, ask Liberty to Kennesaw a couple days ago. I watched that. That was a shit show. All right, let's move on. We got Memphis. Where are we going to? North Texas now? Okay. 5-2 each. Okay, Tulane by 8 on the road. See, there's that road favorite. We're talking about it. Second in passing, 35th. I mean, they're good, but they're not second good. So they'll stop them some, but they won't fully stop them. But North Texas defense, Jesus, that is 81 versus 8. That's still an advantage, even though they're 81. 22 versus 88, that's an advantage. 54, they cancel out. Oh, 68.5. This feels like shootout. It feels like shootout, but it also feels like Tulane. I'm taking shootout potential. I love shootouts. Give me points. Points, please. So we're going to go over 68.5. That's what it feels like. When you get the number 2 passing offense going up against this, I feel good about that. And then, yeah, hell, anyone could throw against Tulane. I mean, North Texas's pass defense. So, shit, let's go for it. Let's do it. All right, moving on. What we got next on the docket? Oh, we got some Arkansas Miss State, little bottom tier SEC coverage. Oh, look at all them logos. Okay, first thing we see is Mississippi State's defense is absolute garbage. Hell, I think they compete with North Texas's defense. North Texas defense might be better. Arkansas has a better defense. Mississippi State has a better, just terrible. 26 versus 112. Arkansas all day. Why is it 7? See, road favorites, but the stats are in our favor this time. 46 for 71. That's not really much to talk about. 100 versus 30. No, good luck. 48 versus 116. Yeah, Arkansas, they can pick their poison against Mississippi State's defense. Give me Arkansas by 7. And I love this play. Arkansas minus 7. I'm gonna put a BB next to it. That's so far my best favorite play of the day. Favorite based on the stats. That's it. Because of the Arkansas offense. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? What's next? Georgia State, App State. This is probably a pass, but we shall see. Defenses are mirroring each other. They're just terrible except in the pass coverage. They can throw. They kind of can throw. Neither team can run with the dam. That's good because neither team can stop it. So both are going to throw. Both are going to stop it. This is a pass. There's nothing that really stands out here. So move on. And then you still got the App State, everything going on up there. Still trying to clean up from Helene from a month ago still now. So what's up next? We got Miami of Ohio. Okay, cool. Miami of Ohio. Nope. Yeah, Central Michigan. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Already did Buffalo, Ohio as a pass. That's right. Let's see. Again, Maction is not cool right now. Saturday Maction is not where it's at. It is weekday Maction that we like. Because this is just trash. And this is trash. You can run. You can't stop the run. But Miami of Ohio's favored by 11 at home. What? What? This is a pass. I don't know what the hell they're trying to do here, but I can't do this one. That's a pass for me. Temple, ECU. ECU just fired their coach. So now we have the interesting dynamic of a fired coach. What happens? Usually, when you fire your coach, your team tends to come out more inspired because if the team's been losing and morale's down, sometimes the coach is an asshole and you get rid of the coach. Players are like, oh, he's gone. Finally, we can play. And hey, there you go. So we'll see. Temple's pass defense is good. Your pass offense is good. So they cancel out. These can literally cancel out. These two cancel out. There's nothing to bet on. The only thing you have is the angle of ECU being at home and having a new coach. That's not good enough for me. That's a pass. Sorry. Illinois, Oregon. Hell yeah. That's a good game right there. I'm gonna sip some coffee on that game. That's a lot of O's. Get rid of the mints. Gotta suck on mints all day. Ooh, all right. This is a good game. This is a damn good game. Oregon just came off their Ohio State win. Illinois is looking good. Okay, let's see. 12 versus 41. That leans Oregon. 70 versus 70. That's a push. 77 versus 21. That leans Oregon. 81 to versus 48. That leans Oregon. That's why Oregon's 22.5 at home. Illinois crossing country. Autzon's one of the hardest places to play because it's probably the loudest stadium in the country, but the way it's built. People are going to bet Illinois because it's Illinois, and I don't want to do that. Oregon knows the assignment. I don't see a letdown. It's at home. Ooh, yeah, I'm taking Oregon. It feels weird. People are going to see that and be like, oh, it's too much. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Leave it for me then. Oregon minus. It's 22.5. If I can get 21, I would love that, but it might go up to 24 by tomorrow morning. So, because lines move heavy by Saturday morning. They move when they come out, and then they move again Saturday morning. That's just one of the main times they move. So, all right, moving on. BYU UCF. Gus Bus. The wheels on the bus go flat. Where is it at? I am blind. Right there. Okay. BYU UCF. BYU winner next. They're on the road as a dog. You don't disrespect the Mormons. What are we doing here? 110 versus 25. That's BYU all day. 3 versus 64. That's UCF all day because the Gus Bus is going to run. That's all they do. They're good at running. 56 versus 107. That's BYU. So we got 1-1 and a push. Wait. Clear 1 for BYU. A clear 1 for you. 56 versus. That's 2 for BYU. And then that's, yeah, these is 2-2. Clear advantages on the 2-2. So yeah, this is a push. I can't touch this. I don't really know what to do. So I'm rooting for BYU. I'm just going to throw it out there. I want them to be undefeated too because this makes it fun. And yeah, so we'll just pass on this one and move on. So where are we going next? Missouri, Bama. Who the hell knows what to do in this game? Because yeah, look at all the Missouri logos. Who'd have thunk it? 5-2 Bama, 6-1 Missouri. All right, 51 versus 57, push. 52 versus 63, basically a push. Anywhere from 10 to 15 point difference is a push in my mind. So, let's see, 38 versus 9, that's Missouri. 58 versus 33, that's Missouri. It is at their 17.5. I know somebody showed a fact on Twitter earlier that Bama has not covered in 3 straight games, so I'm going to take Missouri plus 17.5. Now, it's one of those numbers where it's like the odds makers are wanting you to take it. Kind of weird, right? It feels that way. But after watching how the Bama's played the last 3 games, I mean, they've had 3 straight emotional roller coaster of games where like game of the week. So yeah, I'll take Missouri because they're probably more like not rattled. So we'll take Mizzou plus 17.5 and go from there. Cool. Moving the hell on. We're going to Iowa. Iowa, the potent offense of the Iowa Hawkeyes has shown. Look at that. 73rd in offense. Who'd have thunk it? But then you also, what did it cost? Your defense. Don't have that great, awesome pass defense anymore. DeJean's in the NFL. So neither team can really stop the pass, but neither team can really throw the pass either. So we're going to do some running, and it ain't going to be Northwestern. It's going to be Iowa running the ball. 16th against 18th. Ooh, look at Northwestern shutting that shit down. All right, 104 versus 27. Okay, so we got a push, we got a clear Iowa advantage, and we got 2 more. So we got 3 pushes and 1 Iowa advantage. Is that enough for a 14.5 point home thing? No, because it's all defense. So if anything, it's under is the play. Under is the play. 37.5, but I can't take that. Ugh, that's disgusting. Ugh. I can't pass. I can't do it. I don't want to. I don't want to. You can't force me to either. You can't. I'm not doing it. Sorry. Maryland, Minnesota. Let's keep her moving. Keep her moving. Maryland, Minnesota. Okay, 9 versus 4. Minnesota has a disgusting pass defense. That is nasty. And they're good at passing, so they cancel out. 81 versus 119. That's a slight advantage for Minnesota. 119 versus 16. Yeah, you ain't running the ball. At 102 versus 49. So defense has everything on lockdown except for Minnesota, maybe throwing it some. So Minnesota at home by 5.5. This game is ugly. I really don't want to. I'm not taking this, but I would leave Minnesota based on this 81 pass versus 119. That's it. That's what I would do. So based on these numbers, I would leave Minnesota, but we're passing. Let's move on because I don't like that. Rice and UConn. I mean, I kind of like UConn. They're 4-3 now. How did UConn do in their last game? Did they win that game? Let's see. I gotta look at their schedule real quick because I'm curious now. Curious schedule. They lost to Wake 23-20, but hey, whatever. UConn isn't absolute abysmal anymore. They're 32nd passing, 33rd rushing. Look at that. Look at the numbers UConn's doing. Okay, so 33rd rushing versus 83. That is a UConn right there. 66 for 17. That goes to Rice. Okay, 1-1. 65-46, that goes to UConn. 108-60, that goes to UConn. So that's a push. That's a UConn. 7. I'll take UConn by 7. You know what? I like rooting for teams that suck and all of a sudden they start getting good. Yeah, we'll take UConn minus 7 at home. I'll rock with that. We'll do that. Next, we're going to Stanford. We're going out west. Wake Forest and Stanford. Oh, the battle of the trees. Forest versus them. So I mean, that is a lot of red just for, you're the ACC, my guys. What are you doing? All right. Passing for Wake is green. It's 124 for them. I mean, Wake's quarterback should have 300, 400 yards. Should. 85th versus 47. They're not going to run the ball much or well at all. They shouldn't. They can't throw or pass, which is good because they can't stop either. So I'm going to take it the Wake minus 3 mainly because green versus red, and that's just basic. That's just, we're just going to Wake Forest minus 3 on the road at Palo Alto. Let's do it. Why not? How many more games we got? Yeah, we're flying through this. I'm loving this little setup. So we are 20 minutes in. Let me take a quick pause real quick. We'll jump right back into it. All right, moving on. We're back. Halftime is over. The band played. Everything happened. We're good. Back in the game. So We're on Oklahoma State, Baylor, the Bay. I had Baylor plus points last week on the road, and it felt good. It felt so good to hit that. So I even joked. I said they might win. Sure enough, they won. They whooped ass. That's what they did. 27-37. That's a cancel. 108-87. That's a cancel. 64-109. That's Baylor advantage. 77-130 because, and the main thing is, what the hell happened to Oklahoma State's running back? Dude was looking like Heisman front runner for a minute, preseason Heisman hype, potential first round draft pick running back, and then dude just forgot how to run the ball. Like, what happened? Something happened. Like, were you on the juice and you came off the juice? Something up. Something we don't know is up. So I don't know. There's some. So anywho, I'm taking Baylor by 7. Yeah. Oklahoma State is just not, they're not them. They're just not them. That's what they are. So we're going Bay -7. Bay. All right, moving on. I'm going to continue to occasionally drop random song lyrics because that's what I do. So especially when we're just kind of flowing like this, but not just cutting them out. Between the cuts, I'm like jamming out between the music and occasionally singing because why not? It makes it fun. So TCU. Okay. Offenses can do offense. Sure, the TCU can't run the ball. They can walk the ball maybe, but they sure the hell ain't running it. 55th, let's see, 19 versus 10. That's a push. 5 versus 133. Oh, that's a big old advantage for TCU right there. I'm loving that. 123 versus 92. Don't care. They shouldn't even run. Just throw the ball. Throw the ball 500 times. 55 versus 93. Texas Tech can whatchamacallit, run the ball. Forgot what it was. Total 66.5. That's a high ass total. I don't think we might not get there. TCU might shut that shit down. I'm just gonna take TCU by 6. I ain't worried. I ain't never scared. He's TCU. There we go. TCU 6.5. Why did I type 6.5? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right. Southern Miss, James Madison. Do we really gotta? I mean, I'll put it on the screen. I'm putting every game on the screen. We're doing that at least. So if you're watching, looking for like, damn, did he not put the Kent State one up there? Like, oh, it's up there. You just got to find it. We just ain't got there yet. And they are playing. Okay, we ain't got there yet. James Madison. Their 2 losses were both as like 2 touchdown favorites. What the hell happened, James Madison? I can't trust you against Southern Miss. I don't care what the numbers are. You lost as a double-digit favorite for the 2nd time this year. So while the numbers look amazing, something is happening. I don't trust you worth a damn. Pass. Can't do it. I can't do it. Can't play with them. Can't win with them. Can't coach with them. Can't do it. Akron? We're going to Akron next? Ugh. Akron. Well, that's a lot of triple digits. You don't want to see that. Everything but 2. All right. Man, look at Eastern Michigan 5-2. Good job, guys. A lot of block E on the screen. Like to see it. 70 versus 74 is a push. 73 versus 86 is basically a push. 80 versus 121. That's an advantage. 133-74. That's an advantage. So that's 2 advantages. Eastern Michigan. They're on the road. Probably takes away 1. I'll take Eastern Michigan 2.5. Feels like a trap line, but you know what? We're going to take it. So the Fighting Emus -2.5. Move on. NIU Ball State. Probably a pass, but we'll see. Ooh, NIU's defense is nasty. And Ball State's also nasty, but for a different way. Because look at that. There's only 134 teams. And 134, 133, 131, 131, and 112. Well, you're 13th in running, you're 112th, which is your best thing on defense. That one DT is doing just enough to help you out. That's all it is. Whoa, 13, so that's advantage at NIU. It's only 11.5. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? NIU's going to win this game 14-3, and it's going to lose. That's what's going to happen. They're going to win the game 14-3. The pick's not going to hit, but I'm going to laugh the whole time it happens because I'm taking it. So, NIU -11.5. It just changed live. Look at that. Now it's 12. You should have got 11.5 when you had the chance because now it's 12. Oh, and then some things updated too. Okay. Well, got to fix my sheet because now I don't have no 3rd down percentage. So let's go to the next game and I'll do a refresh on it. While you can watch the refresh, we're going to do a live refresh. Bowling Green Toledo. That's a good one to do it for. So we pop over here, we're missing numbers, we can't have that. So I have to go to my import screen. I have to go to macros, I have to run a macro. And while it's running the macro, it's going to literally, I'm just gonna sit back, it's gonna refresh every bit of data for me. And it just spits everything back out fresh. So there's my third down percentages. I knew they were coming back. So, just gotta wait for it to finish. It takes all like 30 seconds. And Google Sheets is fun when you know what you're doing with it. So, boom, there we go. Sheets all freshly updated now. So we have Toledo by 2.5. 62 versus 90. That's the Bowling Green advantage. 44 versus 10. Bowling Green's pass defense is disgusting. 10th of all teams? Like, bruh. 86 versus 44. That's Toledo. 112 versus 407. That's a pass. This is Bowling Green. This is a Bowling Green favored. Twice now. So yeah, I'm taking BG plus 2.5. Hell, let me get +3, guys. +3. I'm taking +3. I don't care what anyone says. I'm doing it. So next up, Kent State, Western Michigan. Who is text? No, leave me alone. Okay. Western Michigan. There we go. Yeah, I told you Kent State was coming. I warned you it was coming. It's here. Look at all of this. Every single category is in the triple digits. Hot garbage. 39 versus 134. The worst rush defense, and this is what they're good at. It's 19. It's got what? What are we doing here? Western. If you don't win this game by 40, I just can't with you. I just can't. Hey, somebody joined them, became a member. Cool. Appreciate you joining. You know you are. Sweet. Western Michigan. Yeah, we're going Western Michigan minus 19. Hell, that could be 29. I'd probably still take it because if you don't win this game by at least 35 to 40, this score better be 42-7. That's what it should be. So, do that. Yeah, do that. Take that away. Now we're going UMass. I'm actually becoming a UMass fan just because they play everyone, including Wagner. So I have not seen an FCS line in like 5 weeks, and now we have one. They're 1-6. See, I don't have stats for the FCS games, but hey, if you want to do it, there's UMass stats. So I don't even know if they're favored or not. They're 1-6. They could be an underdog to Wagner for all we know. Where are we going? UTSA Tulsa. Bang. There we go. 89 versus 114. That's an advantage. Tulsa. 31 versus 123. That's a massive advantage for UTSA. Massive. 86 versus 12. That's a big ass advantage for UTSA again. 84 versus 76. That's a push. That's 2 UTSA advantages. They're -9 on the road at Tulsa. They're 3-4. I gotta take UTSA. I just can't. I can't be trust. No, -9. Yeah, let's rock with it. We'll lean with it. We'll rock with it. Okay, back to the ACC again. So we're going to Cal now. Cal, Oregon State. Huh, okay. 103 versus 94. That's a push. 48 versus 20. That's a slight lean to Oregon State. That's 28 spots. 8 versus 21. That's a good matchup. That's a push. 107 versus 120. That's a push. I don't see... There's nothing that really stands out. That 20 to 48 is the biggest one. That's a 28-point difference. This is a pass. This is too close. Even though it's 11 for Cal, why is Cal favored by 11? I don't want to find out. Pass. Moving on. We're going to the greatest team in all the land. Number 25, ranked Vandy hosting Texas. Oh shit! Do they do it again? Do they do it again? Probably not. But I mean, wouldn't it? Can you imagine the scene if Vandy beat Alabama and Texas in the same season at home? Can you imagine? Can you? I don't think you can. Nashville might burn to the ground, literally, because, I mean, Vandy might be ranked top 10. National champion Vandy. There we go. All right. Enough of fantasy land. 15 versus 68. Texas advantage. 93 versus 2. Texas advantage. 57 versus 37. Vandy advantage. Slightly. 62 versus 19. Texas advantage. It's Texas by 18, but I just can't. The defenses are good. The offenses are... Let me get... I'm going to pass. I lean the under of all things in this game. I lean the under. I don't want to take Vandy plus 18 at home. Texas just came off the Georgia game though, but they're not really going to be fooled because everyone saw Vandy beat Alabama. So I don't know how hyped Vandy's going to be for it. But yeah, I lean the under, but we're going to pass. We're going to play it safe. I don't have a strong lean on anything in that one. Keep her moving. Let's keep it going. Sadly, I know. I'll be watching, no pulling for Vandy. I'll tell you right now, I am pulling for Vandy. New Mexico, Colorado State. That's where we're going next. Cool. All right. New Mexico has the advantage in offense. Colorado State has the advantage in defense just because of the advantage logos. All right. 50 versus 112. That is advantage New Mexico. 11 versus 62. That's advantage New Mexico. 100 versus 115. That's a push. 45 versus 132. I think Colorado State will be able to run for anything they want against New Mexico. So that's Colorado State all day. They will be able to run a good bit and they can pass a good bit. I'm going to take the over. This feels like a high scoring game. This because of the defenses. Give me the over in this one, which is what, 62.5? That's a good number too. I like that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Good stuff. Let's see. We're going to South Alabama. Come back. South Alabama. Here we go. There we go. What do we have here? 5-1, 3-4, 5-1 Monroe. Tell your kids the days that Monroe was 5-1. Anyways, but they can't. There's two teams are better than them at throwing. I mean, worse than them at throwing. They're 132, which is good because Alabama can't stop the pass. 52 versus 30. That's slightly Monroe. 74 versus 39. That's a South Alabama. 31 to 78. There we go. It's South Alabama's time to shine. But they're not strong leans, so I'm going to pass on it. I'm not really feeling nothing in this one. So, coffee. All right. Florida State, we're at Florida State Miami week. Oh, shit. Oh, buddy. Florida State's about to be 1-7. And it's hilarious. Oh, Miami fans they're going to relish this. Miami's going to run the score up. They're going to try to. You know they are. It's a rivalry game. It's in-state. Yeah, you got to. All right, so let's laugh. Let's all point and laugh at Florida State real quick. Well, number 1 versus number 40. 40 is not bad, but they're not number 1, so that's advantage Miami. 38 to 103, advantage Miami. 89-62, advantage Miami. 131 to 8, massive advantage Miami. Miami was 21. Keep it simple. Keep her moving. Miami minus 21. And I don't care about Florida State's new quarterback. I don't care about none of that. No. There's a reason why he didn't play much last year. There's a reason why they stuck with DJU the whole year because the dude's not that good. So sorry, can't help you. Oh, we're going to the most disappointing team all year is Arizona. I had high hopes for Arizona. I mean, so damn high. I thought they were going to be amazing, and they're not. Remember last year, like the last 5-6 games, they were a buzzsaw. Nobody wanted to play them, and then they came out, and this is what they're doing this year. That's a lot of red and orange. Okay. 87 versus 70. 17, not much of an advantage. 45 versus 110. That's Arizona all day. 24 versus 71. That's West Virginia all day. 88 versus 50. That's West Virginia somewhat. So this should be West Virginia plus 4.5. This feels like a game is going to go back and forth. I don't see much points on either side, but I don't really see defense on either side. It's a pass. I can't do it. Can't do it. Houston, and Utah. Okay. A lot of people are going to take Utah by 4 on the road, but we'll see why. 71 versus 19. Houston's pass defense is nasty. 124 versus 27. Everyone's better than Houston's pass defense. 27 for Utah, clearly. 36.5 is the total. Holy shit, that is terrible. Oh, 66 versus 72 is a push. 87 versus 44. Yeah, under is the play, but it's already at 36. That's not much value. That's 5 touchdowns, and then you're at 1.5. So I can't do that. We're going to pass. I can't. That's just too low. If it was like 42, sure, but 36, I can't do that. So, all right. So now we're going to Wyoming. That's a fun one. Look at all that red. All right. Utah State's offense has life. 10th in passing, 100. That's big advantage. 68, 103 advantage. 118. I mean, Utah State by 2 is where we should go. They should be able to score. Wyoming might not score at all. They're both 1-6, but at least Utah State has pulse on offense. So give me the Utah State Aggies. Where are they on my list? There they are. So, I'll take -2. Sure. Over's probably a good play too, because Wyoming actually might get some points like Utah State's terrible, terrible defense. But hey, you never know. Let's keep it moving. Keep her moving. We're on to A&M. All right, cool. Game of the... Is it game of the week? That probably is. Winner is the top of the SEC. So 8 versus 52, LSU advantage. 94-36, A&M advantage. 107-103, that's a push. 12-32, A&M advantage. Ooh. So we had so 1 for LSU, 2 for A&M. A&M's home by 1. A&M figures something out. The defense is good. They can't throw. They can't stop the throw. They can't run, but they can stop the run. So do I take A&M +1? Oh, do we? I think I might. Yeah, because their defense is just better and their offense, but they can throw when they need to. Ooh, this is a tough one. This is game of the week. I'm going to be watching this. I don't even know who I want to root for. You know what? It's a night game too. Night game. LSU. Let's take A&M. Let's go with it. Let's get them. Let's go for it. A&M -1. Yeah, let's rock with it. I'm down for it. Night game there. Let's do it. Let's see what else. Moving on. We only got a handful left. We're this week already. All right, Michigan 4-3 versus Michigan State. Michigan's offense is terrible. They're going to shut it down. 67 versus 97. All right, Giles might have some. Aiden Giles might be able to do something for Michigan State. Michigan's pass defense is terrible. You're not going to run the ball on them, though. Just remember that. You can't run. 46 versus 53 is a push. So clearly it's Michigan State. It's a rivalry game. Michigan's, yeah. Do we take, their defense is looking good? Do I take, yeah, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm taking Michigan State +4.5. The numbers are lining up. Plus, Mich State +4.5. Because I'm a database beta. That's what I do. And it works out mostly, so. Kentucky, Auburn. Kentucky's only favored 1.5. Huh? Interesting. 32 versus 22. Kentucky. Oh, no. Well, yeah. It's 10, so it's a push. 122-76. That is an Auburn defensive favorite. 72 versus 22. That's Kentucky. 78 versus 40. That's favored. So under 43.5 is the play. But do I want to bet that? Does it feel... Ooh, 20 versus 28. 48 is what they've been doing. Auburn chucks the ball a lot. They love throwing the ball. Now, given a lot of times it goes to the wrong team, but they throw the ball. I'm going to pass because I don't want to. 43 feels low. If it was 45, maybe 46, 47, but this could easily be 2020 in the third quarter. You know it could be. So let's move. We got other things to bet. We don't have to stress and sweat these things out. Rivalry game. Neither team can pass. Let's see, 99-108. Push. 86-53. K defense. 15 versus 5. That's a push. 9 versus 73. K-State all day. K-State should run all over Kansas. They should. That's it. They should run all over them. Give me K-State. Yeah, because that's what they do. The quarterback's going to run. The running back's going to run. The coach is going to run. The mascot's going to run. Everyone's going to run. So KSU -9.5. Kansas has been a disappointment this year. It's a weird thing to say that. Kansas in football is a disappointment. Sorry, though. What can you do? We're going to Dookie. Smooduk. Okay. All right, 58 versus 6. Duke's defense is nasty. 78 versus 90. SMU's pass defense is bad. That's a push. That's an advantage for Duke. 28 versus 79. They can run, and they won't pass much. They'll run if they want to do anything. 113 versus 7. You're not going to run on SMU, and you can't really pass. I mean, you can pass a little bit. So I lean smooth, but this isn't good enough. This is a weird one. It's a good matchup, but I just don't want to bet it. So I'm going to pass. I have no inclination on what to take either way. So Fresno, San Jose in Fresno, 6 versus 51. That is San Jose all day. 40 versus 77. That is Fresno State. So both teams should be able to pass somewhat. Them slightly, but them a good bit. They can't run, and neither they can stop the run. So neither team's going to run much. So it's basically coming down to throwing the ball. I can see, and they both score a lot of points. Give me over 55. That's what I'm going to go with this one. We're going to go over 55.5. Sounds fun. Moving on. Now we're going to Coach Dion Prime Sanders. 5-2, 5-2. They're 6.5-point favorites at home. 25 versus 61. That is them. 7 versus 89. That is them. They can't run. We know this, but it doesn't matter. And then that kind of slightly leans Cincy. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing I did last game. I'm going to take the over 56. That's what I'm going to do. Over 56. Not 0.5, just 56. I'm gonna buy the half if I have to. I shouldn't have to though. Let's go with next game. We only got 2 games left. San Diego State and Washington State. Their offense is terrible. See, 22 versus 56. That is Washington State. 92 versus 117. Slightly maybe them. 101, 84. Pass. 49, there's the advantage right there. These are the two. Yeah, Washington State has the advantage. 14.5 on the road. There is that. They are the one team that seems to lose every year for no reason on the road or at home against a team they should beat. But guess what? It's a new year. So we're going to Washington State minus 14. And then I'm passing this. I always pass on Hawaii home games because I'm on the East Coast. I'm not trying to stay up till 6 a.m. watching the end of the Hawaii-Nevada game. Sorry, I can't do it. So I'll show you though. Here's the screen. 113 versus 58, that's Hawaii. 42 versus 48, that's Hawaii. 29 versus 58, that's Nevada. And that's Nevada. So it's a push anyway. So they're 2-2. You see the numbers. It's not worth it. That's a pass. So let's pop back over here to this screen. And I'm still on UConn, of course. Scroll back up. There's the college football schedule. That was fun the way we just did it, I think. Let me know what you thought of it. So it made it like a 45-minute video. Cool. We ran through all the games. I passed on a bunch that I just wasn't feeling good about. Gave out a ton of plays. I appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're taking tomorrow. Hell, give me a parlay you're taking. I need a money line parlay. I need a 3-4 game parlay. Let me know what you're taking. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you Tuesday for the next set of college football games. Peace.